left your gray sweatshirt by the bedroom door. The sleeves were too long, trailing on the floor. It's 9 on a Sunday, freezing floorboards under my feet. I haven't even boiled the kettle, staring down the street. We never really needed fireworks or city lights, just walking from the grocery store on chilly nights, holding hands with plastic bags, taking the long way home. I never thought I'd be sitting here alone. The right side of the sofa where you used to sit still has a dent in the cushion. I can't get used to it. I was never really good at saying I love you out loud, but drinking your weak coffee was what it was all about. Yeah, your weak morning coffee was what it was all about. The bakery down the road is closed on Tuesdays again. I remember how you used to complain in the pouring rain. I'm clumsily changing the strings on my acoustic guitar, trying to figure out how to spend my time now you're far. You always cry before the credits of a movie rolled. I used to tease you till you got mad and your tea went cold. I'd give anything to go back to that messy room. The right side of the sofa where you used to sit still has a dent in the cushion. I can't get used to it. I was never really good at saying I love you out loud, but drinking your weak coffee was what it was all about. Yeah, your weak morning coffee was what it was all about. With every hour that slowly ticks away, the scent of your shampoo starts to fade. The taste of the ice cream we used to split in two. Tell me, am I gonna forget that too? Has a dent in the cushion. I can't get used to it. I was never really good at saying I love you out loud, but drinking your weak coffee was what it was all about. Yeah, your weak morning coffee was what it was all about. Cold water down the kitchen sink, make a cup for one and try not to think. A Sunday without you is about to begin. Just another Sunday without you. Called me up 8:30, said mate you can't stay and it's getting late. I threw on that faded denim coat, the one missing a button by the throat. Walked down the damp pavement of our street, dodging the puddles at my feet. Now they're arguing about the weekend match, trying to throw me a joke that I can't catch. I just smile and nod my head, wishing I was back in my own bed. I'm sitting in the corner booth by the dartboard, watching the spilled drinks dry on the floorboards, nursing a lukewarm pint of cider, while the gap beside me just gets wider. They say plenty of fish are out in the sea, but this pub is too it's just not me. Dave at the bar gave a sympathetic nod, asked how I'm doing and I just said odd. Someone played a 90s track on the machine, the exact same one from our Halloween. I'm peeling the paper off the damp beer mat, trying to figure out where my head is at. Tommy buys another round of pale ale, telling some exaggerated fishing tale. I laugh a little at the punchline, pretending to the boys that I'm doing fine. I'm sitting in the corner booth by the dartboard, watching the spilled drinks dry on the floorboards, nursing a lukewarm pint of cider while the gap beside me just gets wider. They say plenty of fish are out in the sea, but this pub is too loud, and it's just not me. I thought a change of scenery would do some good, break out of the quiet of the neighborhood. But every laugh and every clinking glass just reminds me of how our time used to pass. I'm sitting in the corner booth by the dartboard, watching the spilled drinks dry on the floorboards, nursing a lukewarm pint of cider while the gap beside me just gets wider. They say plenty of fish are out in the sea, but this pub is too loud, and it's just not me. I leave a crumpled 20 on the bar, tell the boys I'm walking, it's not far. Hands deep in my pockets against the breeze, walking back to the empty house, just me. I grabbed the keys to my old hatchback, the one with the scratch on the bumper at the back. Turned the ignition, the engine coughed twice, wiped the condensation off the glass, cold as ice. Driving past the Tesco and the roundabout, just needed to get out of the house and figure it out. I leave the radio switched off today, don't wanna hear what the morning DJs have to say, just the hum of the tires on the motorway lane, trying to outrun this pouring rain. But there's an empty space on my left side, where you used to sit and critique how I ride. The sun visor mirror is still angled for your face, and your empty lip balm tube is in the storage space. I'm driving 50 down a 40-mile road with a dusty dashboard and a heavy load. Pulled over at the BP station on the edge of town, bought a bottle of water and watched a headache down. The guy at the till was reading the daily news, didn't even look up to see my worn out shoes. I filled up the tank with unleaded and paid, standing lonely under the fluorescent canopy shade. Got back in the driver's seat, checked the rear view, half expecting to see a reflection of you, but it's just the empty backseat and my old guitar case. And there's an empty space on my left side, where you used to sit and critique how I ride. The sun visor mirror is still angled for your face, and your empty lip balm tube is in the storage space. I'm driving 50 down a 40-mile road with a dusty dashboard and a heavy load. heater's blowing air on the empty passenger seat. Yeah, there's an empty space on my left side where you used to sit and critique how I ride. The sun buys a mirror, you're still angled for your face, and your empty lip balm tube is in the storage space. I'm driving 50 down a 40-mile road with a dusty dashboard and a heavy load. I take the next exit and turn the car around, heading back to the same old quiet town. Park in the driveway, turn the engine off. Just the sound of the ticking cooling exhaust. Just me and the dusty dashboard. Bought some masking tape from the corner shop and 2 cardboard boxes flat packed on the top. Sitting on the rug with a black marker pen, telling myself I won't cry again. I pull open the bottom drawer of the chest where you kept the things that you like best. A tangled phone charger, a handful of hair ties, a paperback novel you read on our flights. I'm wrapping them up in last week's Sunday Times, trying to find the reason or rhyme. How do you pack up 2 years in an afternoon while the neighbor is playing some upbeat pop tune? I'm folding your t-shirts and sealing the seams, boxing up all of our half-finished plans and dreams. I'll leave it out on the porch by the door, 'cause I can't bear to see these things anymore. I found the Polaroid under the bed, the one from Brighton where my face is all red. You wrote the date in a blue ballpoint pen, smudged at the edges from God knows when. I put it in an envelope, write down your name, feeling a sudden ridiculous wave of shame. A silver hoop earring you lost on a night out, a receipt from a dinner we argued about. I'm wrapping them up in last week's Sunday Times, trying to find a reason or a rhyme. How do you pack up 2 years in an afternoon while the neighbor is playing some upbeat pop tune? I'm folding your t-shirts and sealing the seams, boxing up all of our half-finished plans and dreams. I'll leave it out on the porch by the door, 'cause I can't bear to see these things anymore. I tape the box shut and I write down your street, my handwriting shaky, not perfectly neat. It's just 20 pounds at the post office down the road, but carrying this box is the heaviest load. Some upbeat pop tune, I'm folding your t-shirts and sealing the seams, boxing up all of our half-finished plans and dreams. I'll leave it out on the porch by the door, 'cause I can't bear to see these things anymore. I slide the drawer shut, the timber creaks. Haven't heard your voice in a couple of weeks. The room looks bigger but feels so small. Just 2 cardboard boxes sitting in the hall. Got a one-way ticket on the 10:15. Window seat looking out at the passing green. Bought a burnt flat white from the station stand, holding my old duffel bag in my right hand. The conductor blows the whistle, doors close tight. I'm finally stepping out of the endless night. I watch the old church spire fade into the gray. For the first time in months I feel okay. No looking back at the cracks in the pavement now. I'm gonna make it work somehow. I'm stepping off at a station I barely know, where the river runs deep and the traffic's slow. Got a key to a flat with an unpainted door, and I'm not checking my phone for your name anymore. Yeah, the air tastes different in this part of town. I think I'm finally ready to put my baggage down. The landlord named Terry gave me the spare key. Said the boiler's a bit dodgy, but the Wi-Fi is free. Unpacking my shirts in a room smelling of pine. Walk down to the corner shop, yeah, I'm doing fine. Bought a loaf of bread and a cheap magazine, learning the rhythm of a brand new routine. I watch the new skyline glow in the amber light. For the first time in months I'll sleep tonight. No ghosts in the hallway, no shadows on the wall. I'm not waiting for a midnight call. I'm stepping off at a station I barely know, where the river runs deep and the traffic's slow. Got a key to a flat with an unpainted door, and I'm not checking my phone for your name anymore. Yeah, the air tastes different in this part of town. I think I'm finally ready to put my baggage down. It took 2 cardboard boxes to pack up my past, but I'm building a life that is actually gonna last. And I might get a bit lonely on a Tuesday night, but I'll leave the porch light on, and I'll be alright. I'm stepping off at a station I barely know, where the river runs deep and the traffic's slow. Got a key to a flat with an unpainted door, and I'm not checking my phone for your name anymore. Yeah, the air tastes different in this part of town. I think I'm finally ready to put my baggage down. Yeah, the boiler is broken and the floorboards creak, but I haven't felt this good in weeks. Unlock the front door, let the evening in. A brand new Sunday is about to begin. pouring at 4:30. I shook out my umbrella by the heavy oak door, stepped into a pub called the Copper Hound, with sawdust and peanut shells covering the ground. Took a stool by the bar, ordered a stout, watching the regulars laughing about. An old man named Arthur with a flat woolen cap and a 3-legged terrier asleep on his lap said, "Haven't seen your face around here before," and tapped his wooden walking stick hard on the floor. Now I'm drinking a pint in the heart of the crowd. The jukebox is broken, the singing is loud. The green pool table leans a bit to the right, but I'm losing my coins and I'm feeling alright. Yeah, the smoke and the jokes and the spilled golden ale, I think I'm finally writing a brand new tale. Sarah the barmaid with a butterfly tattoo throws me a packet of cheese and onion crisps too, arguing with a bloke about a penalty kick while washing the pint glasses incredibly quick. I chime in and say it was definitely a foul, and she slides me a coaster with a cheeky little scowl. Arthur wakes up and he buys the next round, says, "Welcome to the best little pub in the town." I raise up my glass and I clink it with his, forgetting whatever my old trouble is. Now I'm drinking a pint in the heart of the crowd. The jukebox is broken, the singing is loud. The green pool table leans a bit to the right, but I'm losing my coins and I'm feeling alright. Yeah, the smoke and the jokes and the spilled golden ale, I think I'm finally writing a brand new tale. In the corner booth of my old local place, I used to just stare at the empty space, but here by the dartboard amidst all the cheer, with a terrible singer, an excellent beer, I think I could get used to living right here. Drinking a pint in the heart of the crowd. The jukebox is broken, the singing is loud. The green pool table leans a bit to the right, but I'm losing my coins and I'm feeling alright. Yeah, the smoke and the jokes and the spilled golden ale, I think I'm finally writing a brand new tale. I leave a few quid in the tip jar tonight, step out in the street under soft yellow light, walking back to my flat with a hum and a sway. Tomorrow is just another day, a damn good day. Hey, hey.
Sitting on a cracked plastic chair at the laundromat down the road, watching my t-shirt spin around with a heavy laundry load. My phone buzzes in the pocket of my faded denim jeans. It's a call from my mom interrupting the washing machines. I step outside where the signal is a little less weak, and for the first time in a few days I hear her speak. She asks if it's raining, 'cause the morning forecast said it would. Asks if I'm eating my greens and if the new flat is good. I tell her the boiler's broken but the rent is cheap. She tells me I need to make sure I get enough sleep. She tells me the neighbor's cat got stuck in the apple tree, and Daddy's shouting at the football on the TV. Just a 20-minute call about absolutely nothing. echoes so warmly against this brick wall. Yeah, a voice from home makes the miles feel a little less far, while I'm waiting for the dryer, watching the passing cars. She says they finally cleared out my old childhood bedroom, put a sewing machine in the corner with a brand new broom. Asked if I wanted the plastic trophies from the under-10s cup. I laughed and told her it's fine to just throw them all up. She asked if I've met any nice girls in the town. I say, Mom, give it a rest, I've only just settled down. She sighs and says she just wants to see me smile. I tell her I'm doing better than I have in a while. She says the garden is looking lovely in the afternoon sun. She tells me the neighbor's cat got stuck in the apple tree, and Daddy's shouting at the football on the TV. Just a 20-minute call about absolutely nothing at all, but it echoes so warmly against this brick wall. Yeah, a voice from home makes the miles feel a little less far, while I'm waiting for the dryer, watching the passing cars. The timer on the machine beeps, the spinning comes to a halt. The smell of cheap lavender powder and a little bit of salt. I'll tell her I've gotta go fold up my clothes, but I'll be back for Christmas before it snows. She tells me the neighbor's cat got stuck in the apple tree, and Dad is shouting at the football on the TV. Just a 20-minute call about absolutely nothing at all, but it echoes so warmly against this brick wall. Yeah, a voice from home makes the miles feel a little less far, while I'm waiting for the dryer, watching the passing cars. I hang up the phone, put it back in my coat, feeling a little less tight in my throat, pulling warm clothes out into a plastic basket. Everything's gonna be fine, I don't even have to ask it. It's 6:20 on a rainy Friday night, underneath the supermarket's fluorescent light. I got a plastic basket swinging on my arm, looking for a dinner that won't do me any harm. Grabbed a frozen pizza and a bottle of red, but my mind goes back to what just happened instead. Down and out 4 by the bakery door, looking at the crumbs left on the floor. We both reached out for the half-price bread. I pulled my hand away and awkwardly said, I'm so sorry. You laughed and said, you take it, it's fine. Water dripping off your yellow raincoat in a line. We joked about the terrible weather we've had, and suddenly a Friday alone didn't feel so bad. Now I'm at the self-checkout, scanning my teeth, and the automated voice is shouting at me. Unexpected item in the bagging area, making a scene, getting redder and redder. You're at the till beside me, packing your bag, watching me struggle with a torn up tag. The teenage assistant comes over to clear the screen. I catch your eye, and you know what I mean. You give me a
Suddenly, a Friday alone didn't feel so bad. I didn't ask for your number, didn't ask for your name, didn't try to play some kind of confidence game. Just watched you walk out through the sliding glass door, hoping I might see you again in aisle 4. Said, you take it, it's fine. Water dripping off your yellow raincoat in a line. We joked about the terrible weather we've had, and suddenly a Friday alone didn't feel so bad. Walking back to my flat with the pizza for one, but somehow the heavy kind of lonely is gone. Puddles on the pavement reflecting the street light. It's gonna be a pretty good Friday night. Yeah, a pretty good Friday night. I saw that yellow raincoat on a Tuesday afternoon, waiting for the 42 bus, humming a quiet tune. I walked up and said, any unexpected items today? She laughed and rolled her eyes, put her phone away. I pointed to the chippy with the flickering sign, said, if you've got 10 minutes, the chips are completely fine. No reservations at a fancy Italian place, just the freezing wind blowing right in our face. Wrapped in greasy paper to keep our fingers warm, sheltering together from the incoming storm. We're sitting on a damp wooden bench by the green, the most perfectly ordinary date that I've ever been. Eating thick cut chips with too much vinegar and salt. If I'm well, it's entirely her fault. She talks with her hands, laughing out loud, and I'm just happy to be sitting on this bench right now. She tells me she works at the dentist down the road, says her flatmate's annoying and her laptop is slow. I tell her about Arthur and his three-legged hound, and how I still haven't figured this new town around. A seagull swoops down trying to steal our lunch. She swats it away with a paper bag crunch. No white tablecloths, no expensive wine, just 2 paper cups and we're doing just fine. Watching the streetlights flicker on one by one, wishing this freezing cold evening had only just begun. We're sitting on a damp wooden bench by the green, the most perfectly ordinary date that I've ever been. Eating thick cut chips with too much vinegar and salt. If I'm falling a little bit, well, it's entirely her fault. She talks with her hands, laughing out loud, and I'm just happy to be sitting on this bench right now. I realize I haven't looked back in a couple of weeks. The past is just an empty house with floorboards that creak. The ghost in my passenger seat is finally gone, and the radio's playing a brand new song. We're sitting on a damp wooden bench by the green, the most perfectly ordinary date that I've ever been. Eating thick cut chips with too much vinegar and salt. If I'm falling a little bit, well, it's entirely her fault. She talks with her hands, laughing bench right now. I walk her to the corner of her quiet street, saying I'll see you around, looking down at my feet. She smiles and says, yeah, aisle 4, I suppose, and walks away as the cold wind blows. Yeah, she walks away as the cold wind blows. Sunlight sneaking through the gap in the cheap blinds. I leave the heavy duvet and the tangled sheets behind. The floorboards still creak when I step on the stair, but I don't mind the cold, I don't really care. I switch the kettle on and listen to it hiss. It's been a long time since I felt a morning quite like this. No weak coffee in a chip mug today. I'm brewing Yorkshire tea the proper way. Leaving the milk out on the kitchen side. Got nothing to run from, nowhere to hide. My phone lights up on the laminate countertop. A text from the girl I met at the grocery shop. She asks if I fancy a walk by the river bend, and I smile at the screen before I hit send. This little flat still has a drop from the door, but I'm not drowning in the silence anymore. Yeah, I'm finally standing on my own 2 feet, listening to the sound of this brand new street. I open the window, let the morning noise in. Someone's tossing bottles in the recycling bin. The neighbor upstairs is playing the radio loud. I'm just watching the shape of a passing cloud. I don't smell your shampoo in the hallway breeze, just the scent of toasted bread and melting cheese. Those 2 cardboard boxes are shoved out of sight. I actually slept through the whole of the night, leaving the past on the kitchen side. Got nothing to run from, nowhere to hide. My phone lights up on the laminate countertop. A text from the girl I met at the grocery shop. She asks if I fancy a walk by the river bend, and I smile at the screen before I hit send. This little flat still has a drop from the door, but I'm not drowning in the silence anymore. Yeah, I'm finally standing on my own 2 feet, listening to the sound of this brand new street. It took 10,000 miles on a 40-mile road to finally drop that heavy, heavy load. From the corner booth to the Copper Hound, I lost myself for a while, but look what I found. On the laminate countertop, a text from the girl I met at the grocery shop. She asks if I fancy a walk by the river bend, and I smile at the screen before I hit send. This little flat still has a drop from the door, but I'm not drowning in the silence anymore. Yeah, I'm finally standing on my own 2 feet, listening to the sound of this brand new street. I grab my coat, make sure I've got my keys, step out the door into the morning breeze. A Sunday without you is just a Sunday Sunday, a beautiful Sunday.